Some breaking news. Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili is official for UFC 306 at the Sphere. Mexico's foreign-born son, Merab, will look to take out America's hero, Sean O'Malley, on Mexican Independence Day. I am very excited for this fight, and I think it's the perfect move because if Sean O'Malley wins, it's superstardom. If Merab wins, he's got a massive fan base too at UFC 306. Listen, he might not actually be Mexican, Merab, but he's got the Mexican people behind him, and he's definitely a Mexican fan favorite. And on Mexican Independence Day, I'm happy with this main event. What's funny about the whole thing is UFC India were the ones to actually announce this fight. We got one Indian UFC fighter, and it seems like the whole nation is on the come up. I don't know, man. We might see some more Jubilees. We might see Patel for the belt in 2026, man. We're going to have some new champs coming out of India. We're going to play the clip of Merab announcing the fight. We got to give Merab his due respect and let him clip it up right here. Let's give him his moment to shine.
Yes.
Wow. September at the Sphere. That's a big event. That's a big event.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. This is breaking news. Absolutely breaking news.
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely breaking news at the Sphere. The fight will be on the line. Merab Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley. I love it though. UFC India, respect to you, all right? I got the Indian pass because my girlfriend's Indian. I'm allowed to do the accent on streams. I think that this is a really fun matchup. And I look at it as O'Malley's coming out party. In all actuality, I think that's essentially what it is. I know Merab is a dangerous test for him, and it's still a good matchup, the wrestler versus striker, but Merab is going to look to press and hold Sean O'Malley against the cage or mix in takedowns. Something that Merab may have been able to do against an all-time great like Jose Aldo, but I don't think the same success comes against a prime Sean O'Malley. O'Malley will be so hard to get a hold of. He has incredible slickness. He's just naturally slippery. It's like they put oil all over his body. He's hard to get a hold of, man. And he has off-the-charts footwork. He's one of one with his footwork, and he also has precise striking and legit KO power. Sean O'Malley's stand-up game is special, but it's not just his striking that is special. It's the fact that he is able to be such a difficult guy to get a hold of for these elite-level wrestlers. Sean O'Malley is going to be popping Merab with big shots. And Merab is a tough SOB, but we've seen him rocked a handful of times in the past, guys. It's not like we haven't seen Merab on skates before. It's happened numerous times. And now he's fighting Sean O'Malley. Now, this isn't the first dangerous grappler O'Malley's faced either. It's not like, oh, he's only fought strikers. That's why he's looked so good. He dusted Merab's teammate and best friend, Aljamain Sterling, with ease. He toyed with Aljamain. Aljo did hold him against the cage a little bit in the first round, but wasn't able to do much. He wasn't able to do anything. He could punch the leg at best, and then he got laid out afterwards in the second. Sean O'Malley's also better since that point, and he's found his footing and flow in the UFC. This is the most high-caliber version of Sean O'Malley ever, taking on an extremely dangerous Merab, but a Merab that I think is in big trouble here. I think that Sean O'Malley is going to win by knockout. I think that Sean O'Malley is going to be able to call his shot on whatever he wants going forward. A win over Merab and a knockout win over Merab. 2 title defenses as well. Like, he's going to have the power to be able to jump up in weight. And the Ilya Topuria fight looms. But even better than that, a Max Holloway fight looms. If somehow Max Holloway does fight Topuria and win, Max Holloway versus Sean O'Malley could be one of the biggest UFC pay-per-views ever. I would be thrilled to see those two face off. And they put a lineal belt on the line, the featherweight title, and the BMF belt on the line. It could be madness. Things could go crazy. So if Sean O'Malley passes this very test right here, his MMA future is so damn bright, and the amount of cash this dude's going to make is going to be off the charts. Now, this card has no other fights officially announced, but it was supposed to also have Grasso versus Shevchenko, assuming there's no injuries there between either one of those girls. I think that serves as a great co-main event, and that's Mexico representing with Grasso, the champion, fighting Shevchenko in the trilogy. So I do think that will end up being the co-main event. throughout the card, I think you throw some Mexican talent on. I don't think it's a bad idea for Henry Cejudo to choose to do another fight and end up fighting on this card. I don't know the exact opponent. A name like Chito Vera doesn't bother me one bit, because the loss to Merab, who's fighting for the belt, no shame in Cejudo losing that. I think there's definitely a matchup at play between Chito Vera and him. So that could add to the card, and they can continue to stack it. What's crazy is the Sphere in Vegas is now hosting a pay-per-view event, and we have never had fights at the Sphere before. I have no idea how this whole operation is even going to end up looking. Because if you've seen the Sphere before, it has like an entire holographic screen on one side of the venue. So would that be where they're playing the replay of the fight? Like as it's happening, the fight is also massive in front of you. That could be one of the most amazing fighting viewing experiences in history. Or it can be an abysmal failure and end up distracting the absolute shit out of all of the fighters on the card. So I hope they get the kinks worked out. We don't know exactly what's taking place, but this will be the first marquee fight at the Sphere. I heard Eddie Hearn's boxing Matchroom was trying to get in, but Dana said it ain't going to happen. So I don't think it is. I think Dana makes the rules up in Vegas, bro. I think he'll make some calls, and he'll be keeping Eddie Hearn out of there, because the UFC needs to be the first fight to ever be at the Sphere. Now, as far as the odds for what I expect, O'Malley will be minus 150, the favorite. KO is going to be plus money, and I think the KO bet's going to be a really good one. So if you guys are looking for some early bets on this fight, O'Malley money line is obviously great, but I think knockout for O'Malley is so damn live in this fight. I think Merab falls into the hands of O'Malley's style beautifully. Truthfully, I think it's just a beautiful set of how this fight will play out. I think he's going to end up looking very good. I think O'Malley finds the dome, knocks out Merab. Gotta love Merab. Gotta show some support to the Savage. I'm a fan of Merab too, but O'Malley's style is just so much more entertaining. And in this matchup, I'm telling you, it's the O'Malley showcase fight. He's going to go off in this fight right here. And I think there are huge fights on the horizon after this one, because this sets up pretty much a conquering of the entire UFC for Sean O'Malley with this win, and the chance to rise into a Conor McGregor-esque level of superstardom for him. I know that Sean O'Malley is not the maestro on the mic that Conor McGregor may be, but I don't think that necessarily matters, because there is a vast amount of MMA fans who fully back O'Malley. He's got a ton of the casual eyes. When I talk to anybody that's casually into the UFC, the first name they bring up every time, aside from Conor McGregor, would be Sean O'Malley. Outside Conor McGregor, the name I hear most from casuals is Sean O'Malley. So that holds some damn weight. And I think O'Malley's on the true superstardom trek. Obviously, even a Ryan Garcia boxing match in the future could happen. But personally, I'm keeping it based upon what's going to happen in MMA. The Ryan Garcia boxing match would be so dope for O'Malley, because he'll make more money than he's ever going to make in his UFC career. But I don't know if Dana White's going to let that happen, because we see when our UFC guys go over, our champions go to boxing, they lose, because it's a completely different sport. Now, to finish out the video, I also have a little clip, though. It's not just O'Malley with Merab. He also exposed Alexandre Pantoja a bit. And he has a clip up here where he talks about their sparring and actually shows a moment from the sparring. So we're going to check out the sparring footage here from Sean O'Malley. And let's look at this.
All right, boys, I don't like releasing sparring footage, but Pantoja just can't keep my name out of his mouth. I didn't even bring it up initially. Pantoja brought it up. I don't know why he brought it up. I literally finished him in the first round with a liver kick. Literally called it off in the first round. So for him to talk about sparring, it's wild. I'm not going to show the finish because that's just mean, but I will show you guys this. Fucking little 2 to the lips, took him down, was easy. Congratulations, buddy. All right, boys, I don't like releasing...
Sean O'Malley's too much, man. He just exposed Pantoja's grappling. He took him down easy. It was no issue for him. Let's see some of these comments, man. Holy shit. Sugar beefing with the flyweight. Finish the guy while sparring. Now take down Merab, buddy. No A-tier comments, to be honest. But Sean O'Malley, he did land a takedown on Pantoja. And, I mean, the claim that he knocked him out in sparring, maybe. But I'll tell you this. If O'Malley fought Pantoja, and if any of you in my comments, you better let me know if you are on this side, pick Pantoja to beat O'Malley, a Pantoja who lost to Steve Erceg but got a robbery win, I think you're delirious. Sean O'Malley would knock out Pantoja in the first round. Pantoja is so beatable and hittable. It's insane. It's the fact that his chin is iron. Going up in weight to take on O'Malley, he'd get killed. Don't think that fight's going to happen. Pantoja does not have the name value to go up in weight and challenge O'Malley, but he is trying to dig at O'Malley a little, which is why he's talking shit about beating him in sparring in the past. So maybe they can marinate some type of fight because he recognizes the business side, and O'Malley fight is massive. Sorry, Pantoja. You're the flyweight champ, even though I think Steve Erceg's the real champ. You ain't getting no piece of O'Malley, bro. There was actually a comment on this one that was funny. This fight is on Mexican Independence Day card. Makes sense. I guess not as funny as I thought, but I think what I was going to add to it is the fact that Merab represents the Mexican people. Sean Merab, Valentina Grasso, Aldo Cruz, Lopez versus Emmett, Cejudo Yan, Ortega Aljo, Moreno Albazi, Yair Movzar, Aldana Misha Tate. This guy's really got an amazing card made. Shout out to this guy, P on Twitter. Zelhuber Brenner, Lupi Marina Rodriguez, Shirez Tim Elliott, and Yaraigoy versus Tabitha Ritchie. Wow, he's got some balls on this lineup, man. I don't think that these bottom ones happen, but for these ones, holy shit. But that's like a UFC 300 level of stacked. I don't think we get that good of a card. I'm sorry, guy. But you know what? Respect the wishful thinking. This guy's onto something. If the UFC had unlimited funds and unlimited fights to like constantly book fighters like it was a damn video game, this guy's getting hired as the matchmaker, man. On the UFC India show, they announced O'Malley, UFC 306, September 14th. It's going down. And I think Sean O'Malley is going to continue his reign of dominance amongst these UFC bantamweights. They don't know what's coming. And he's on the trek to either beat Ilia Topuria or take on Max Holloway. See, key thing of what I just said there. Maybe you guys heard it. Maybe you didn't. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction to the news. Make sure you all smash the likes. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. And I'm booking up out of here. Peace out, my people. I got to bring the peace sign all the way over so you can see it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great night, guys.